Hi everybody, so today's video is going to be comparing the Marine in Vietnam as a whole from the later years of Vietnam to pretty much like the last years the Marines really had any like major conflict in the country. So starting with like 69, moving our way up to 70 and 71-ish, maybe 72 even, but we're gonna go over the differences, the similarities, and just everything you could ever want to know, really. So starting up here, we have the second pattern M55 flag vest. Got this one for Christmas, really nice. Got a lot of things here for Christmas actually, but got this for Christmas. Actually, I bought it, and then it's kind of funny. I bought it, and then it showed up on Christmas in a box. So, the only thing I don't like about it is it has this little stain here, but it's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna go over like what could be in the pockets, and this could apply to 70 and 71 as well. I just have them here because it's like nice and flat. So, comb, some little hygiene items, just the Tums for your stomach, water purification tablets, and some toilet paper, as well as this little like aspirin type thing. Over here, just a knife with a pocket knife with a slide keeper, matches, some anti-chap lipstick, my Zippo lighter, just a pen, and a whatever, write in the rain, like a notebook you can write in the rain, and it's like stays dry. Up there, so headgear, my standard or your just regular OD boonie hat. Mine's like super faded because I wear it a lot, but it's a repro, so I don't really care. Then my helmet over there, like a 74 dated Metro pattern cover. I think it's a Vietnam era shell with Korean War chin straps and a mid 60s liner maybe. I have some water purification tablets, and on the other side just some like MRE toilet paper, and I made a video on how to make that if you want to like watch that or something, because it's a cool video. But here, let me show this off a little bit. I do have a thin inner tube band on here just to show that they had some kind of like variety between the thin and the thick inner tube band. I personally like no band, but I put it on for the video. So just an 8-point cover. Those are standard. You see those. You actually see the OD 8-point cover with ERDL in most photos, which is kind of cool. And then I just have my minty ERDL boonie hat. I made a video on the boonie, like not the boonie set, but the ERDL set. So go watch that. It's pretty cool. Moving on down, just two like drawstring bags you could use, you get away with. Crown Royale is probably better because a lot of pictures have this. This is just a regular like OD drawstring bag I picked up at a store. But I just have a rosary and my dog tags with a P38. You can also use a P51. I have one, but it's like in a box somewhere. So moving on down to like personal items and things, I guess. So Ray-Ban sunglasses. They're actual Ray-Bans. Just a watch. Some electrical tape. And an extra slide keeper. Down here I just have a newly acquired Kodak camera. Nice little flash bulb. Some books for it. And I found out, based on the books, it's dated 1966. Let me see if I can show that off too. One sec. 1966. It's not gonna let me open it. Where is it? There. 1966. And this came, as a set in a box. So I know that the camera is most likely also 1966, but the box is over there. Maybe I'll put a picture of it up here or something. Here's a camera. It's really nice. It's like $10 on eBay. It doesn't work, obviously, because there's no film in it. I don't know if it works at all, but it's really clean, and I was able to shine the, whatever the heck, the little plastic piece. The one thing that's bad is, like, this falls off, because it needs to be glued, but I shine that little plastic piece there. It looks very nice now. Moving on down into, like, web gear and things. Sorry my camera's so shaky. I'm just, like, super tired. I've been up most of the day and most of last night. You know what, let's do uniforms first. Excuse me. So 68, 69, you see a lot of just your plain the heck's just regular OD jungle fatigues. I don't know the dates on these off the top of my head. Maybe I can show you, maybe. I don't know, I think these are 16, hold on, if it focuses. DSA 169, okay. Because those have a zipper, which is cool. That's 1970 dated. That's a shirt from, I don't know when this is dated. Probably 60s. DSA 100 something. There. My dad got a bunch of these in the Marines, and he actually wrote the last name, so it's kind of cool because it has the name on it. But they're like 60s dated shirts, and he was still getting them in the 80s. So here's just a regular belt. Down here we just have some socks, dog hair covered socks for my dog. Socks. So that's kind of it for the uniform of like mid-war, and then over here you have like the late war uniform. So I made a whole video on this ERDL stuff. You can go watch it, but basically pants and the top, that's it. Just go watch the video, please. It gets me views, I don't care. Like knives and things. So here's just the K-bar and the bayonet are the two standard knives you see with Marines through, through the whole war. Just a M8, A1 for the M16, and then the K-bar. This is a Vietnam K-bar, or post-Vietnam, like 70s something K-bar, because it's reddish brown, and it came from the Vietnam veteran, but I, for the love of me, can't find the date. I don't think it exists on there, so, although I did look up the blade and the top to find the date. It's like between 50 something and 70 or 71. So here's just some like paracord rope. I think it's like pretty accurate to what they had. It's like, it's diamond, so that's cool. Moving on to like the one difference I really want to talk about is like the canteens and canteens and things of that nature, because hold on, let me do my boots first, then we'll go to canteens. So boots are 1985 Panama soles from my dad in Desert Storm. I've talked about those a lot. You can see those in my other videos. So here's like the difference between 68, 69, and 70 and like on. You start to see, or I guess in like Way City and pre-Way City and even post-Way City, you see wire hanger canteens. You see the snap to dot. You see this World War II. This is a World War II example from like 45, but or no, this is 1969. That's probably wrong, because I swear this one's 45, or it says it on the inside, but that's weird. I'll have to look at that one again. So you see like wire hangers a lot you see wire hangers pre-Tet Offensive and during the Tet Offensive with Marines. You see some M56 start to trickle in around 68, This one's a first pattern, so you mostly see like first patterns showing up. Don't have any second patterns to show you, but I'm trying to buy one. But and then you see just metal canteens in 68. You don't really see them in 69 because they started to get plastic canteens. This one is 1970 dated. And then you just see M56 like 69 on. Although you do see some wire hanger stuff like JFAX and things like that. And then I just have an example of a canteen cup that they had canteen cups like this from World War I all the way up until the 60s. So this one is from 1953, I think. 53 maybe. Yeah, 1953. So that's my personal one. But so the only thing they had like the whole war would have been the headgear, obviously, the flak, and then like canteens and things. But the thing about 68 and like 69 to 70, there's not much change, but there's still significant change, if you know what I mean. That really shows with the flaks, because they started having those later in the war. Sorry if my camera's not focusing, it's kind of weird. But yeah, now we'll move on to like the little bit of gear I have right now, because I'm hoping to make another impression soon, so I'll go over web gear then instead of doing it all now. Excuse me. Newly acquired item, just a Claymore bag with some canteens in it. Marines would have had these a lot. So do Army guys. You see, I think the black scarves, every guy had to have like one of these, or maybe even two of these on the lightweight. But I just have one with some canteens, both post-war canteens though. And then I have just a M43 shovel with an M43 cover. And then you also start to see, like I said, you start to see your M56 stuff show up around this time. 68, probably even 67, but 68 you really start to see the Arvin rucksack show up. You see him in Way, you see him in, I think you see him in Quezon, to be honest with you. But a lot of guys had, or everybody had the M41, some variant of the M41 pack, and a lot of guys didn't like them because they were so small, so they pick up the Arvin rucksack, which is, it's better. It's not great, but it's better. Mine I just modified with cardboard to make to my liking, and yeah, that's it.